Let's just say I'm normal.
1, 0. So welcome back to Home is Where the Hearts Are. We've got a brand new episode for you. We have lived, Jamin and I, in our motorhome for just over almost 2.5 years now, and we've never actually given you a full tour of what the RV looks like inside. We've done some upgrades, and Jamin's decorated it up real nice and cozy, as she would say it. So we want you to come in. Jamin's going to show you around. I guess we'll see if Jamin's ready.
Hey guys, come on in. So this is our gorgeous motorhome. I'm going to start with showing you the kitchen and starting with making moose cookies.
Imagine that. Like, could we do like chicken cookies or?
Chicken cookies?
I mean,
that's disgusting.
We eat more chicken than moose.
So cooking in an RV has been a little challenging for me. Everything is small, including the things I have to cook on. This is what fits in my oven. I have room for 2 cookies. I used to be terrified and stressed out of cooking till I discovered disposable everything. I make egg bake in this thing. I make lasagna in these things, and it eliminates all the dish problem. This is counter space, but it also is my sink. So when I use my sink, I lose all that counter space. If I'm using my stove, I lose all that counter space. So I'm left with this little area and this little area. So I've learned to get very creative and disposable everything. Now let's turn on the oven. Now while the oven heats up, I'm going to show you my favorite thing in the motor. I know this doesn't look like it could be someone's favorite thing, but it is incredible. Jeremy made this for me. It's genius. I like coffee, and I just couldn't give up having mugs in the motorhome, but the problem is they clank into each other and break when you're driving down the road. So Jeremy made this little thing so I can have all my mugs hanging up and they will not clank together while we drive down the road. Now, if you care about our dishes situation, we normally use paper plates most of the time, and we keep those right up here. They slide out. Paper plates, coffee filters, and all the plastic silverware. Here's some of our office stuff around it. But when we're feeling fancy, this is how we keep real dishes, where we can have fancy plates without them breaking going down the road. Holds them solid, and then in between each one there is rubber. So we have big plates, small plates, and of course bowls. Okay, enough of this boring stuff. Let's put the cookies in the oven and I'll show you the rest. So now we'll show the living room. A few months ago, we ripped out all of our ugly furniture that looked like it had leprosy because it was peeling.
Cheap fake leather.
The cheapest ever. So we got new furniture in Elkhart, and we're gonna show you that. And Jeremy's.
I got a recliner.
Yes. So he sits.
Not a man's home until there's a recliner.
He sits in the living room with me now instead of, well, up front. That sounds like we're struggling. We're not struggling. He was always close. No, here you were always close to me. He's just closer now. Anyways, what was I saying? What's your favorite part besides your recliner?
My library.
He does have
I got a full library in this motorhome.
Let's look.
So this is my library corner. Of course, all of my library doesn't fit here in the motorhome. I'm thinking about buying like this 35-foot box trailer to pull behind the motorhome and just put all the books in there. But we don't want to get 1 mile to the gallon in gas. So those have to stay in Muskogee for now. But I do keep some books out here on display, and then we've got a cabinet up here with a bunch more books. But I love old books, mainly like old sermon books from the 1800s, 1900s. For example, this is an old book of sermons from a Scottish preacher by the name of Morrison, and I've got a stamp that I made that I stamp inside the front cover of all of the books that I own, and then I made some cool magnetic bookmarks that I use when I'm reading a book that just magnetizes in. So yeah, I love my books. That's my little hobby, and I love ducks. Quack, quack.
Guys, this is my spot right here, cozy in our living room. This is where I wake up and drink coffee. This is where I read my books and eat my chocolate. This is where I perch and do all of my scrapbooking. I have coffee shop cards, hotel cards, donut cards, everything imaginable, from the cookie places. My cookies are getting burned literally right now. Oh, here we go again. The emergingness of the creepy bunnies part 2. For a cookie, not that this is a cooking show, of course, I would not bring that into this, but for just a helpful tip in life, what you do when your cookies turn into Easter bunnies and they're supposed to be moose, you re-cut, the moose. Oh, you know what, I might just, oh my cookie, oh my word, the headless moose. I might just let these settle. The head tastes good. But we'll come back to our moose. Speaking of moose, I am from Moose Lake, Minnesota. So, you know, with decorating the RV, I soon learned less is more, but I still brought in my little moosies and touches of home, a little glamour for the rough, not the roughness. Not that moose are rough, but like the Minnesotan in me, you gotta kind of balance it out. And then I woke up to this yesterday. So my Valentine gift is still giving. Anyways, now what? Moose. Oh, storage! When we move the RV, this stuff kind of has to go somewhere. So we pack it away in the ottoman. Around this wall in the living room is storage where we keep all these handy dandy bins full of snacks and little goodies we get in gift baskets and all that good stuff. Makes it great to just pull out, dig through, shove back in. Really great.
So one cool thing about being able to keep like canisters like this on the counter, and this little guy, whatever his name is, that keeps all this stuff inside it. It's kind of a hassle to have to pack everything away. So as many things as possible, we try to find a way to leave them on the counter at all times. So both of these little guys are held down by museum putty. And essentially it's just little tacky stuff that you put in a ball, put underneath here, and press down, and that putty holds this canister to the cabinet, so we can drive down the road, and these guys never move.
Let's show the bathroom and bedroom. What's wonderful about our bathroom is there are 2 sinks, and we each have our huge mirror and storage, and my side, of course, is always perfectly clean. And Jeremy's side is literally always perfectly clean. And then we have a toilet room. Quite private, quite large for a RV. A very nice shower that's a little larger than your regular RV shower. I think. Yeah, it is actually. Now, the question of the hour. How do we do laundry? Plot twist. We have a washer and dryer. The other plot twist is the door is broken. So we're going to take it out and use it all for storage. But we do our laundry at good old laundry mats, load up all our clothes in the car, and relatives' houses when we're parked there. Sometimes churches, gyms have a washer and dryer, and we use that. We are flexible.
So moving from the bathroom back here into the bedroom, we've got this fancy little sliding door that connects the 2 rooms. And it's a small bedroom. We've got a queen size bed, and you can walk all around it on 3 sides. So it's room enough. We don't spend most of our time back here anyway. We just sleep and have our closet space. But the cool thing about our bedroom is our bedding, which is called a beddy. And basically it's this fancy glorified sleeping bag that looks like nice bedding. It has a fitted sheet that goes around the side of the bed, or on the mattress rather, and then it has a zipper on the top edge that goes all the way around. And then you've got the top blanket / sheet all in one piece that zips onto your beddy. So making the bed is so easy in the mornings. You just throw it back, zip up the sides,
Zippy,
and you're
zippy.
done. It's awesome.
Funny story. A while back, Jeremy has always been trying to figure out how to take this out. It's never worked. And just a few weeks ago, he discovered something crazy. It opens up, and there is storage like crazy back here. We keep our shoes, we have a bin, blankets, lots of shoes. And speaking of shoes, a fantastic RV hack is these little shoe stackers. Instead of just getting 3 pairs of shoes, you can get 6 pairs of shoes. Just like that. RVers, this is how you not survive, but live.
So this is the front of the motorhome. This is the part that makes it a motorhome. This is where you drive this thing. These chairs spin around here. This is the driver's seat. So our motorhome is a 2012 Thor Challenger. It's got a Ford V10 motor in it. It is a gasoline motorhome versus a diesel. So the motor is up front. On diesel pushers, the motor is in the back. We prefer to take the safer route in life, which is why I do most of the driving of this motorhome.
Jeremy!
We get about 6 miles to the gallon, and so you kind of have to be careful, revving up the engine. You can't really drive this like Jamin would a four-wheeler. You kind of have to take it slow and easy, and that'll get you on down the road. But yeah, this is a driver's side. On that side, that chair also spins around, and that's where Jamin hangs out when we're going down the road. And then this is our table. This is kind of doubles as our kitchen table. This is where we eat, and a lot of times I'll sit here and have my computer, and this is where I'll do studying or design work. This is, when we're parked, this is the office right here. So yeah.
Well, that's our motorhome, but one more thing. People ask us, how do you get your mail? Well, our official mailing address is in Oklahoma, but when it's important, it gets forwarded to wherever we are, and a lot of pastors get packages for us, and we just pick them up from the pastors wherever we're staying at.
So that is our RV. I hope you love it as much as we do. But this is living for us. It's not camping. Some people buy RVs and they take them out a couple weekends a year or a few times during the summer. But this is not some weekend trip for us. This is life year around. And so we love this, but we also love camping.
Oh yeah.
So the next episode of Home is Where the Harts Are, we're going legit camping. This is living.
Legit.
We're going camping in a 7x7
I won't fit in there.
two-person tent.
I'm 5x4. Or I'm not 5x4.
I guess I'm 2x2 because we've got to fit in this
We
tent.
gotta do it somehow. 7x7.
7x7, that's it.
Well, if we take it to a beach, it'll make it a little better. Deal?
Hey, that's a spoiler.
Oh.
Get ready.